This tiny water change could boost circulation after 50. Your doctor calls it normal aging. But what if everything you've been told about staying hydrated after 50 is quietly working against you? Millions of people drink glass after glass of water every single day and still wake up exhausted, with cold hands, heavy legs, and a heart that's working twice as hard as it should. That's not a water problem, that's a mineral problem. And the solution fits inside a single glass. By the way, if you really want to understand female psychology and discover the factors that make a woman feel attracted to you, I've created a comprehensive ebook where I explain everything step by step. You can find the link in the video description. After 50, your body is literally playing by a completely different set of rules, and nobody warned you. Here's something that will change how you think about water forever. When you were younger, your body held onto fluids like a well-sealed container. Your cells stayed full, your muscles recovered quickly, and your blood vessels remained elastic and responsive. But somewhere around your 5th decade, that system quietly starts breaking down. Not dramatically, not overnight, but steadily, silently, and dangerously. Your thirst sensation weakens first. That internal alarm that used to tell you, drink water now, becomes unreliable. So you walk around mildly dehydrated without even feeling thirsty. Then your kidneys, which once filtered and retained fluids with precision, begin losing that efficiency. They start releasing more than they should, and your body struggles to compensate. But here's the part that truly surprises most people. Your muscle tissue, which naturally holds a significant amount of your body's water, begins shrinking with age. Less muscle means less water storage. Less water storage means your cells are constantly running on empty, no matter how much you drink. So you keep refilling the glass, you keep doing the right thing, but the water passes through without doing its job properly, because your cells have lost the ability to absorb and hold it the way they once did. That's not dehydration from drinking too little. That's dehydration happening despite doing everything right. And that distinction changes everything about how you need to approach hydration from this point forward. Here's something your doctor probably never told you. By the time you're reading the obvious warning signs, your magnesium levels may have been quietly draining for years. This isn't rare. This isn't unusual. Studies show the majority of adults over 50 are running dangerously low on magnesium, and most of them have absolutely no idea. Not because they're eating poorly, not because they're being careless, but because the body itself starts absorbing magnesium less efficiently with every passing decade. And it gets worse. If you're taking blood pressure medication, acid reflux pills, or diabetes medication, those drugs are actively pulling magnesium out of your system every single day. Add chronic stress on top of that, and your body is burning through whatever little reserves it has left at an alarming rate. Now, here's what makes this truly unsettling. The food on your plate today contains significantly less magnesium than the same food did 30 years ago. Modern farming has stripped the soil of its minerals, which means even people eating salads and vegetables daily can still be severely deficient. And why does that matter so much? Because magnesium isn't involved in 5 or 10 body processes. It's involved in over 300. Your heartbeat, your blood pressure, your muscle contractions, your nerve signals, your sleep, your circulation. Every single one of them depends on this mineral working properly behind the scenes. When it's missing, nothing works the way it should. And that slow, creeping decline most people blame entirely on age, a lot of it starts right here. Most people blame aging when their hands stay cold and their legs feel like lead. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Every blood vessel in your body is wrapped in a layer of smooth muscle, and that muscle needs magnesium to relax. Without enough of it, those vessels stay tight, constricted, almost like a garden hose someone is squeezing in the middle. Blood tries to push through, pressure builds, and circulation suffers. Silently, gradually, every single day. That's why low magnesium doesn't just feel like tiredness. It feels like your whole body is running on half power. Your extremities stay cold because blood can't reach them efficiently. Your muscles fatigue faster because oxygen delivery slows down. Your heart works harder than it should just to keep everything moving. And your blood pressure creeps higher. Not because something is broken, but because your vessels have forgotten how to relax. Now flip that picture completely. When magnesium levels are restored, something remarkable happens. Blood vessels begin to widen naturally. Circulation picks up. Warmth returns to the fingers and toes. That heavy, sluggish feeling starts lifting. Oxygen reaches muscles more efficiently. Energy follows, and the heart finally gets to do its job without overworking itself. This isn't complicated biology. It's your body doing exactly what it was designed to do, the moment it gets what it actually needs. And the people who understand this stop chasing symptoms. They go straight to the source. If you find this topic interesting, you should know that in my ebook, I explain the 10 most important factors of female psychology that make a woman become more interested in a man. If you want to learn them all, you can find the ebook at the link in the description. Most people go straight to Amazon, search magnesium supplement, grab the cheapest bottle, and wonder why they feel nothing. Or worse, spend the next morning glued to the bathroom. Here's what nobody tells you. The form of magnesium you take matters just as much as taking it at all. Your body doesn't absorb every type the same way, and picking the wrong one doesn't just waste your money. It can actually make you feel worse. If poor sleep and nighttime restlessness are your biggest struggles, magnesium glycinate is your best friend. It's gentle, highly absorbable, and works directly with your nervous system to quiet that constant tension your body carries around all day. People who switch to this form often report sleeping through the night for the first time in years. Dealing with sluggish digestion on top of everything else, magnesium citrate moves things along naturally without harsh side effects, and it absorbs reasonably well too. But if your main complaint is daytime exhaustion and muscle fatigue, magnesium malate is worth your attention. It's specifically linked to energy production inside your cells, which is exactly what muscles need to stop feeling like dead weight by noon. The form called magnesium oxide, that's the one crammed into the cheapest bottles. It has poor absorption and is mostly responsible for the stomach cramps people blame on magnesium itself. Know what you're buying before you buy it. Your body deserves precision, not guesswork. Most people think they're doing everything right, drinking 8 glasses a day, staying consistent, avoiding soda, but they still feel drained, foggy, and cold by afternoon. And the reason might shock you. Plain water, on its own, cannot fully hydrate your cells after 50. It sounds strange, but it's true. As the body ages, it loses its ability to pull water into the cells efficiently. So that water you're faithfully drinking, a surprising amount of it passes right through without doing its job. This is where minerals completely change the equation. When you add magnesium electrolytes or trace mineral drops to your water, something remarkable happens inside the body. Your cells suddenly have the tools they need to actually absorb and hold that fluid. It's like the difference between pouring water onto dry, cracked soil versus rich, healthy earth. One runs off, the other soaks in. And the results people notice are hard to ignore. Energy that used to disappear by noon starts lasting longer. Circulation improves because the blood now carries properly mineralized fluid to muscles, organs, and extremities. Even the brain feels a difference. Clearer thinking, less afternoon fog, sharper focus. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated routines. 1 or 2 glasses of water daily with a simple magnesium electrolyte blend is enough to start rebuilding that mineral balance your body has been quietly losing for years. Smarter hydration doesn't mean drinking more, it means drinking better, and that one small shift can change everything about how you feel after 50. Your body has been sending you signals for years. The fatigue, the cold hands, the restless nights, the sluggish mornings, none of that is simply getting older. That's your body asking for something it desperately needs. And now you know what it is. Magnesium isn't a trend. It isn't a gimmick. It's one of the most fundamental minerals your body relies on to keep blood moving, muscles working, and energy flowing. And most people over 50 are running dangerously low without ever realizing it. One small change to how you hydrate each day can quietly rebuild what years of stress, medication, and processed food have slowly taken away. Not overnight, but steadily, powerfully, and naturally. Your circulation matters. Your energy matters. Your quality of life after 50 matters more than most people give it credit for. So stop settling for feeling half alive when your body is capable of so much more. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell me, what topic do you want me to cover next? Whether it's blood pressure, joint health, sleep, or something else entirely, your comment decides the next video. Let's keep this conversation going. If you want to learn all the secrets of female psychology and truly understand what makes a woman feel attracted to you, you can get my complete ebook at the link in the description. There, I explain everything with clear and practical examples.